yes, I will guide you to the underworld, then it's up to you. Good luck.
Oh, of course, because they've died. Oh, duh.
Well, I did say that was coming. We have reached the Underworld Saga for Epic the Musical. Stress. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and yes, as we progress through the epic musical by Jorge Rivera Herrans, we have reached the Underworld Saga. We've gone on a real journey with Odysseus and all the characters, all the people that he's met, all the people he's upset, all the people we've left behind. But we are starting with the first song from the Underworld Saga, which is called The Underworld, and I think I see this is the second longest song in Act 1. As always, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so we'll be stopping and talking about the vocals and the video. This Animatic is by The Artiste, which is a really cool name. But yes, there will be pauses, there will be moments where I talk about the vocals and what I am seeing and hearing, so if you'd rather watch the full thing uninterrupted, I've left the links you need in the description below. All that's left to say is grab yourself a cuppa and let's get to it. Oh, and hit that subscribe button and bell button. Let's go.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind, so no matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet.
Whoa, those harmonies were "until we find the prophet" was so jumpy. I always find that phrases with big intervals always are a little bit uneasy because they're not next door neighbor notes. Da, 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 da. So because we're really jumpy, obviously they're going into a territory which is very unknown. Yeah, these are instructions from Cersei that we know at the end of There Are Other Ways. Other ways. That was fun. At the end of that, yes, I will guide you to the underworld, then it's up to you. Good luck. Here's the men back. So he's got his men, he's off to the underworld, off to see this prophet, find this prophet. I love that we're hearing the full speed ahead motive, you know, from Full Speed Ahead. We're hearing them say it. It's very much like, I've got the soldiers back, let's go. Let's just jump back. I mean, the strength in Odysseus, Jay's vocals are just stunning up at the top as well.
Friends, Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind, so no matter who we find, full speed ahead until...
Oh, I love, like, no matter who we find, in this, like, second half, we do have those lower instruments come in, so obviously it's creating this underworld, it's creating this, like, dark, we're going into that territory. But yeah, we get these lovely sustain with a dun 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 dun, which we've heard before.
No matter who we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet.
Whoa.
All I hear are screams.
Whoa, okay, sorry, I loved visually the blur. It's like I was kind of, I was like, was that me? And also visually we get the green theme. We get those ensemble vocals.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This land confuses your mind.
Oh, we've not had those instruments, like the bell chimes kind of harshness of that before, so that's very linking to this saga, this world. This is a new introduction of that instrument. Yeah, it's a very slow feeling. We are being introduced to this new land. It's quite heavy. It feels very like and obviously he's talking about screens. We can hear the like chaos behind.
All I hear are screams. time
like
I
a
dare
heartbeat.
to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This land confuses your mind. When does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your command.
Oh, so we get when da 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 da. I'm just a man. Is it? That's a very strong theme that's been in moments where Odysseus is like, I need to check myself. Let me just remind, or like, I'm feeling like I can't make my own decisions. I'm just a man. Like we have that theme kind of running. So here it's very much like, you are the leader. I need to lead these men, but I'm just a man. Like we have that when da 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 da. The pianos come back as well. Very fast piano. Obviously, we know piano's Athena. So is that a correlation? Like is she still hovering around, kind of like? I said I'm leaving you, but I'm also still looking out for you. By the way, if you are wanting to watch these before they come out on YouTube, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description below. My Patreon link, I post all of my epic reaction and analysis videos as early access, so do go and check me out over there. It's just become very busy.
558 men who died under
They've also not used the number of the men that have...
Oh, of course, because they've died. Duh.
Okay, that's really cool. Not cool. Apologies. Oh my god, are we going to see polities? I cannot. I need a tissue. No, because previously we've had like 600 men. He talks about the men that are there. 43, I can't remember how much was no, he talks about the men who are there. Now we're using the number of the men who are no longer present because we're in the underworld, and he's hearing the screams of the people who've died, the nightmares, so obviously that makes perfect sense. And now we get the captains from oh my god,
who died under your command. Captain,
which is,
why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams.
whoa, there were so many links just then in that whole. Obviously we get captain, which we know is the danger motif, the da 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 da. Well, I can't remember the second half of that, but like it's has that, but we already have heard that in the captain words, lyrics. Talking about Polyphemus, then talking about ruthless is mercy, so we get all those links. Like we've not heard it from this point of view. We've heard it from Poseidon, Odysseus, Eurydice a little bit as well, but not obviously from the men who have died. Like, hello, you let him live. We died.
Captain, why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear
Mercy. Sorry, just listen to that as well. All the instruments drop out. Da 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 da. Like again, big intervals. It's each time we're getting high. Each time it's another cry of help. I just feel very fitting actually because I'm wearing green. I chose well. But yeah, I love how all the instruments drop out and we just hear, like, really highlighting all of those, yes, marvelous harmonies, tight harmonies coming together, but just, highlighting the pain and cries and the feelings of these soldiers who...
Captain, why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
Oh, he's thinking... I keep thinking... I love how that's, like, quite below everything that's happening musically. It's a very, like, a person... Or, like, a a solo thought to himself. I keep thinking of, it's hovering on one note, it's very monotonous, whilst everything is going, we hear those chimes, this bell descending, dong, 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 coming down again. I keep hearing, like we've just had here the same lyrics that we heard previously, a few little ad-libs from Odysseus, so we hear these lovely, what are those lyrics? Something about seems. Nothing's what it seems. Yeah, he gets like a really dark kind of sob quality in there, which obviously links to how he's feeling. Everything's just like, I've got a headache. And then underneath all that, right at the end, da 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 da, the infant in my, you know, it's very, that's still on his mind. I love, again, the theme of the red there, visually, really nice.
Underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Well, I did say that was coming. Of course, they're not going to miss an opportunity to pull at our heartstrings again with Polites. He's such a gentle soul. That got shivers in my arms. I love how we just link that voice, that innocent voice, to Polites, obviously, because that is him, but also then the melodic phrases, open arms as well. Towards the end, we had different chord changes as well, it becoming a little bit darker, like, he's not around anymore, but there's such a gentle sound to his voice.
I keep thinking of the infant from that night.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms.
We get that nice acoustic guitar there as well, very soft, completely different instruments. And then at the very end we kind of dip back into.
Amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet
There's
the
a change.
world with open arms.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was so soft.
That voice. It can't be. Mom?
Oh no.
Mom?
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be
I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see? I'm waiting. I took too long
I'll always love you.
and ventured too
I'll
far.
stay in your
Oh,
heart.
he didn't. Oh no. So obviously when he left on this journey, his mum was still living, and now his mum has sadly passed, and this is how he's finding out in the this Underworld is heavy. Again, musically we're very, very soft. We're very even softer than what it was with Polites. Like, listen to how gentle Odysseus's vocals are, how much breath is present in this. He is showcasing his vulnerability, which is very strong. Like, he is letting the breath just float through and letting his emotions guide him to to just feeling what he's feeling. And yes, we can see that visually, but also vocally, just allowing that breath to come through. It just kind of has this moment of not complete, but it's obviously purposely put there as well, just allowing that to be heard. The soft angelic voice as well of his mum. I would want to listen to what instruments as well, but I love the harmony we get on the waiting. There was a lot of waiting, and then suddenly
And you see, I'm waiting. I took too long.
This is actually quite connected. I took too long. Then he keeps his breath all the way throughout that. Oh, there's just something so magical about that, but wow.
I took too long.
I'll always love you.
And ventured too
I'll
far. While you were
waiting,
Oh, that's a little bit sad. This is a sad entrance to the saga. What is also interesting is that the instrument we're heavily hearing here is a piano, which obviously we know is also with Athena. So it's that mentor type of, that's what I'm feeling anyway. You know, he's obviously got a close connection, relationship with his mum. He's having this moment and he's looking, it's someone that he's looked up at, similar to Athena, mentor, guiding him through that chapter of his life. So I like how there is a similarity in instruments. Such a soft vocal as well for the mum.
Bye, Mom. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who've died.
Only nightmares, only night. Did he go up on before? There was I want to just listen back to that actually, because before I know he used two notes on night, whereas now nightmares. So I just wanted to see if that's still the same. If it isn't, it's because we're a heck of a lot fuller sounding here. Dynamically, we're louder. We're a lot more chest connected. So when we are using our thicker folds up there, we want to make sure that we're getting, and we want to get a loud sound. We want to make sure we're getting great vocal fold closure, which makes the section that we just had, which had heaps of breath through, which means the vocal folds aren't closing all the way when they are vibrating to create sound. It makes it so much more effective jumping from that straight to this, like having both of them in one song, because yes, we are visually watching this and I love what we're visually watching, but if we were just to hear it, you can clearly hear the emotion that we're that they're feeling. Oh, it's so painful. Yeah, let me just listen back to.
I dare to close my eyes. I no longer dream. Only nightmares of the
Okay.
only nightmares of
Oh, only nightmares. And he comes down on mares. Nightmares. Where's here now? Where is it?
every time I dare to close my eyes. I no longer dream. I no longer dream. Only nightmares of the
Only night. There is still a, but it goes the other way. Nightmares. Is the bigger vowel. Nightmares, right? So I love that we've just shifted how we're singing them. Also, the melody's a little bit shifted. We are singing higher notes. That's gonna feel a lot more like a yell, a lot more like a scream. So we're just changing little areas in that just to emphasize the feeling that he's feeling. This is the third time that we're hearing this chorus, so a little bit of a change, a little bit of a, why am I repeating these words? I'm feeling this now. So I love how there's subtle changes that just change the overall, actually in a big way.
every time I dare
A little bit of a grit as well.
I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who
And those
died.
echoes from the
What
soldiers.
it seems, but in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind. Down in the underworld.
whoa, we ended on like the route, boom, down there. Oh my God, that was an emotional journey. It's always like, we never know how we're going to start a saga. The fact that this was so heavy, I feel like the rest of it's going to be quite heavy, not gonna lie. We'll see what happens. And breathe. Oh my goodness. Some obvious characters came back. We were in the Underworld, so some, polities and everything, but I was not expecting an appearance from the mum. Thank you for keeping that, not posting that as a spoiler. I know quite a few were like, oh my gosh, she's gonna absolutely cry in the next saga. Yeah, that was heavy, but I am intrigued to know. I know there's only 3 songs in this saga, and I want to do a Patreon exclusive video for the Underworld Saga, so let me know now if there is a animatic for one of these videos that you want to see done, and I can see if I can do them for a Patreon exclusive video. Obviously you'll see what I'm posting in regards to the next 2 songs when they come out, but let me know in the comments below which ones you'd like to see and I can see what I can do. Well, thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. I will see you very soon for the next song, which is No Longer You. Well, do hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. Remember to go and check me out on Patreon, as well as I do post early access videos for my epic reaction and analysis videos over on Patreon. See it before it comes out on YouTube, and it's just a nice place to hang out and chill. Right, I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!